Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss about Vladimir Prop. Vladimir Prop, he was a Russian scholar of folk tale. He came up with the idea about the functions of the donor and the magical agents in fairy tales. So this Vladimir Prop, he analyzed almost 100 fairy tales and he came up with the idea of by examining 100 Russian folk tales, he arrived at a conclusion that only 7 personages are needed in a fairy tale. So he found out that after analyzing all these 100 fairy tales, he came to the conclusion that all these fairy tales had something in common. Okay, so if you take a fairy tale, you can see almost all the things which Vladimir Prop has mentioned in his theory. So the sphere of action of the villain, that is a fight or other forms of struggle with the hero. That is the first personage is the villain. Okay, so if you take any story, you can find the villain in that story. Okay, whether it be a film or a novel, you can see there is a villain in that particular story. Okay, so what is the role of the villain? The villain just starts a fight with the hero or the people around him. Okay, so that is one character, that is the villain. The second one is the sphere of action of the donor. So the second person is the donor, that is the one who provides the hero with what he needs. Okay, that is the preparation for the transmission of an object to the hero with a magical agent. That is with the help of someone, the donor, the person or the provider. What he does, he or she provides the hero with the things that he needs in the fight or during the fight or during his journey or during his life. Okay, so that is the second thing. That is, first one was the villain. That is, in every story we can find a villain who starts a fight with the hero or the people around him. The second person is the donor or the provider. That is the one who provides the hero with an object or with a map. For example, if the hero is going on a journey, it is a donor who provides the hero with the things that is necessary to continue his journey. Next is the sphere of action of a princess. That is a sought for person. That is, the next person is a princess. That is someone who is sought after. That is, the villain uses this princess as an agent to blackmail the hero or the people around him so that he can get what he wants. Alright, so the princess or a sought for person. A person is rescued by the hero and also leads to the punishment of a villain. So it is the hero who comes to the rescue of the princess. Okay, so what happens? It is a hero who rescues or saves the princess or a sought for person. It is not necessary that it will always be a princess. It can be anyone who is very near or dear to the hero. Okay, and also leads to the punishment of a villain. And it is after this incident, that is, the hero rescues the princess and the villain is punished. Alright, so the first person was the villain, second is the donor, third one is the princess or a sought for person. Okay. Next, the princess and her father cannot be exactly delineated from each other according to functions. Most often, it is the father who assigns difficult tasks due to hostile feelings towards a suitor. He also frequently punishes or orders punishment upon the false hero. So, another character is a false hero. So, it is the princess's father who punishes a false hero. So, we'll come to the false hero part after. Okay, the sphere of action of the dispatcher, that is a one who sends something to the hero. Okay, the dispatcher, his function is to dispatch something, that is sending something to the hero. Okay, so if the hero is in need of anything, it is a dispatcher who sends it to the hero. Okay, next is the sphere of action of the hero, a person who is admired for their courage and one who rescues people from their difficulties. So it is a main character or the hero who rescues or who shows the courage to fight the villain and rescue the people from their difficulties. So that is the most important. That is, in every story you can find a hero who is the main character and who rescues the princess or the people who are in need. Next is the sphere of action of the false hero. Okay, so in the last slide we discussed about the false hero. Who is a false hero? He was a person who is punished by the princess's father. Okay, so a false hero is a person who acts like a hero. That is, when the novel starts or when the story starts, we can see the hero is the one who helps the people in need, who rescues the princess. But there comes a person, when the hero is away, there comes a false hero who takes the credit of the hero. Okay, so the people around him or her may not know that it is the false hero. Okay, only after some time we'll be able to know, okay, this is a person who acts like the hero, but he's not the real hero. Okay, so he's a false hero actually. So a person who acts like the hero but is not a hero and also takes credit for the actions of the hero. So when you come to the concluding part, only will come to know that okay, this person was acting like the hero, or who was taking all the credits for the hero's work. Okay, so actually that person is called a false hero. So we discussed about what all things. The first one, the villain. Okay, that is the first one we discussed. That is, in every story we can find a villain. Okay, that is the one who fights against the hero. Okay, and second one is the donor. That is, who provides the hero with whatever is needed to fight the villain. Next one was a princess. That is, in every story we can see someone who is helpless, or someone who is sought for, or someone who is very near and dear to the hero, who is either kidnapped or hurt by the villain, so that the hero gets hurt and he comes to fight with the villain. Okay, next is a dispatcher. That is a person who sends something to a hero. That is one who provides the one who gives the hero everything that he needs. Next is a hero. That is an important, that is a protagonist or the main character in the story, who is admired and who rescues the people from their difficulties. Next and last one is the false hero. So false hero is a person who takes the credit for the hero's actions. Okay, so at first the people may not know who this, they admire this person first, that is the false hero, not knowing that it is this false hero who is taking all the credits which the hero should actually get. Okay, so a person who acts like the hero but is not a hero and also takes the credit for the actions of the hero. So this false hero, he takes all the credit which should actually be given to the hero. So we conclude with this. That is, we discussed about Vladimir Propp and his 7 spheres of characters. So we can find all these things in Vladimir Propp's stories. Thank you.